Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome inside Central Cass High School here in Castleton, North Dakota. I'm Josh Boyko with you here tonight on the call on yourliveevent.com. Tonight we've got the visiting 7-12 Oak Grove Grovers and the 6-9 hosting Central Cass Squirrels. Got some good North Dakota girls basketball coming your way here tonight from Castleton, and a couple teams coming off of a win in both of their previous games. Got to be last Thursday at Oak Grove when they took Lisbon down on senior night for the Grovers. Snapped an 11-game losing streak for Oak Grove after their quick start to the year, so they're battling back at 7-12, and they're going to have to go on the road tonight against the team that they fell to early in the year. On December 21st, a 44-39 victory for the Central Cass Squirrels over this Grovers squad. That game, not as much pace to it, much earlier in the year before these teams are really comfortable, before that Christmas break, that you get more comfortable after that into the midseason mark. And now we expect more scoring, more pace, more chemistry between these two squads right here as they both grow together throughout this season. The Central Cass Squirrels don't have any seniors on the roster after their championship roster graduated out last year, so it's been a work in progress for Jay Bachman's Squirrels coming into this game at 6-9, but looking to get another win here on their home floor after they took down Northern Cass and Hayden Crockett's squad. They put up 75 points in that game, their best game of the season according to Coach Bachman by far. They just shot the lights out from the start, 8 of 15 from beyond the arc, so above 50% from three is very rare at the high school girls basketball level, but a fantastic shooting night for them. 47% from the field, 12 of 14 at the line. They pressed well. It was strong, and just all around their best game of the entire season. So that's an encouraging mark if you're Central Cass. And then for Oak Grove, it was a feel-good win last Thursday on their home floor in Fargo as they got to honor their seniors and snap that ugly losing streak and get things get the ship righted again. So we got a couple teams that are looking to add on from their last win, and we'll have more on our Irie Insurance pregame show in just a moment.
Always true.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And welcome back to our Irie Insurance pregame show here from Castleton, as we've got some exciting basketball coming your way, and let's get to our coaches' comments here tonight from both squads. Jay Bachman for the hosting Central Cass Squirrels saying he's got a team that he thinks is a little bit deeper here tonight, and they're going to use their physicality to their advantage, and they're going to run with the ball in transition a lot. Both coaches, in fact, want to run a lot here tonight. So we've got a couple teams that would just really like to make this into a track meet. So it's going to be really fast-paced action up and down the floor tonight compared to more of the half-court style that we saw in the first matchup with these two teams. Bachman says he expects this game scoring to get into the 60s, maybe even the 70s, with how good both teams shot in their last game. And the momentum, just seeing the ball go through the hoop in one game can translate to another. And he says we've got to keep Oak Grove under 50 if we want to be comfortable in this win tonight, but he thinks it will go into the 60s and 70s perhaps, and that they've got to defend the three a lot here tonight because Oak Grove has some shooters in McKenna McAloney, Peyton Downs, Mari Bomi, Sophie Geiger, all capable shooters from beyond the arc. So he's really looking to lock down the perimeter for the Grovers offense here tonight and keep them off the line, chase them into the painted area, in towards the middle of that defense that they'll apply. And then for the Grovers with Chad Slider's squad, he said they've just got to keep the momentum going from last game because they played so loose and so free and just really good basketball that game. And the biggest challenge going against Central Cass is that they're so balanced. They have so many players that can just put up 15 or 20 points in a night and lead the team. They have had a lot of players lead the team, whether it's Becca Kegley, Liv Severson, Ava Cotton, Emery Holland. At one point, they're all leading the team in scoring throughout the year, so that's a tough team to defend when you really don't have one player to really key in on. And Coach Slider also saying he's going to change up the defensive looks throughout the game tonight. He's going to throw some more press in perhaps tonight to keep this game going quickly and then mix up a couple different zone looks when they do get down in the half court. And his key to getting out fast tonight, get Haley Newman in the post, get her going early because he loves to work the inside-out game. He wants to establish that low post first and be able to kick out to his talented three-point specialists in McKenna McAloney and Mari Bolmy. So those are the players that you've got to look out for Oak Grove and them getting going early. Peyton Downs and Sophie Geiger both had 14 points to lead the team in that very balanced effort on senior night in Oak Grove last Thursday. We'll step aside and come back with our last segment of the Irie Insurance pregame show on your live event.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. And this has been your Irie Insurance pregame show here on your live event. We've got both of the teams ready to head to the benches for national anthem and starting lineups. And this is going to be some fun basketball here. These two teams played extremely well in their last matchups and are looking to move it forward here into tonight as the season winds down and getting closer to playoff basketball. As for the top 10 teams in girls basketball in Class B right now, Mayport CG still undefeated and stays in the number 1 spot. Langdon area Edmore Munich remains 2. The top 6 spots from Central McLean, Sargent County, Bowman County, Maple River all staying the same. The first movement, Edgeley, Colm, Montpelier moves up to 7th over Kenmare Bowbells. And then TGU and Washburn move up to 9th and 10th after TGU was ranked 10th and Washburn not ranked in the last poll. So a little bit of movement towards the bottom 5 of girls basketball in Class B, or Division B. So we have a couple teams that are fighting to try and get up towards that 500 mark and join the action here in the playoffs. So we'll step aside for national anthem and starting lineups and come back with tip-off from Castleton on yourliveevent.com.
Goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
And welcome back inside Central Cass High School as we've got National Anthem in the books, and now it's time for your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Oak Grove Grovers, they will send out sophomore, 5'6", number 5, Sophie Geiger. The senior, 5'6", number 12, the three-point specialist, McKenna McAloney. 5'10" forward, the junior, number 13, Mari Bolmy. The 5'8" junior standout guard, Peyton Downs. And then 5'11" junior in the post, number 33, Haley Newman. The Grovers are coached by Chad Slider and assisted by Emily Card and Mackenzie Cargile. Their record is 7-12 on the year, coming off of a win against Lisbon by 32 points on Thursday, and dropped the first matchup against Central Cass on December 21st by the score of 44-39. And now for the Central Cass Squirrels, they will send out the 5'6" sophomore, number 1, Abby Cobbervig. The 5'7" junior, number 2, Becca Kegley. The 5'9" sophomore, number 3, Liv Severson. The 5'8" junior, number 11, coming off of a 21-point, 6-steal night, averaging at least 5 steals per game this year, Ava Cotton. And rounding out their lineup, the 5'7" junior, number 24, Emery Holland. The Squirrels are head coached by Jay Bachman and assisted by Travis Plant and Hannah Bresky. A 6-9 record for the Central Cass Squirrels, coming off of a 75-63 victory against Northern Cass. Let's tip it off here from Central Cass. Central Cass wins the tip, and away we go. Both teams got off to hot shooting starts in their last game. We'll see who can get the edge early. Ball poked away from Sophie Geiger after she corralled a defensive rebound. Kegley underneath. Skip pass to the corner. That three-point shot is no good from Liv Severson. Good ball movement leads to a good look from 3 to start the game for Central Cass, but it does not fall. Geiger quick off the dribble. Her shot is blocked. Ava Cotton, the defensive specialist, coming up big on the first defensive possession for Central Cass. She loves to get after it on defense, but she put in 21 points last game against Northern Cass, and now she goes underneath the basket doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and she gets fouled. 2 shots coming up for the junior Ava Cotton. Mari Bolmy picks up the first foul. Central Cass doesn't really have a big per se or a post on their squad, so they rely on team offensive rebounding. Cotton gets the first shot to drop of the night, and it comes from the charity stripe, where they shot 12 of 14 last game. 1 for 2. Cotton splits the pair. Peyton Downs with the rebound. The athletic guard gets it ahead to the corner. McAloney, 3-point shot too strong. Geiger tracks down the offensive rebound, crosses over, spins inside, and now sets it up to Bolmy at the top of the key. Hops through, and it's a turnover. Bounced it into the Central Cass bench. First turnover for the Grovers, actually second after Geiger lost the handle on a defensive rebound, and this one's going to stay with Central Cass after the deflection of the bounds. 1-0 after a minute and 32 seconds. Cotton attacks off the dribble, puts up the floater, can't get it to go off glass. Newman grabs the rebound for Oak Grove, and here comes Bolmy from right to left. McAloney cut off baseline by Emery Holland. Geiger for the three, no good. Cotton secures another rebound. She's really coming into her own now into this latter half of the season. Gets bumped out of bounds. Last touched by Geiger. Two minutes gone in the opening quarter. Still looking for our first made field goal. There's a block underneath. Grover's running with it. Bolmy bounce pass to Geiger, the lay-in. And that's something that Chad Slider wanted to see. He wanted them running out in transition whenever they get the chance. They want to speed this game up. And here's that full court pressure and a foul, a push in the back from Geiger. Minimal contact, but it affected Coppervig enough on the sideline that they're going to blow the whistle for that. Coppervig drives baseline, bounce pass is cut off and intercepted by the recovering McAloney in help. McAloney, clean look from three, short. Oak Grove side thought it went in because it caught a lot of net, but it came up short. And a steal. It's going to be a travel on Central Cast. It'll end up being Oak Grove basketball either way. Here's some full court pressure back now the other way from the Squirrels. Geiger able to break it. Sidesteps. That is off of her knee and out of bounds, so it's going to be another turnover. She was going inside, looking to draw the foul on the contact. No fouls yet called against Central Cass in the opening 3 minutes, 2 on Oak Grove. Cotton sees a couple defenders in the backcourt. She's getting trapped, needs help, and timeout called by Jay Bachman. He's wondering where his squad's going. 2-1 start, Oak Grove on top. On yourliveevent.com, back in a moment.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And that last timeout brought to you by Cass County Mutual. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota, a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. Oak Grove forces a turnover right out of the timeout. And we'll get the possession right back. Rachel Christensen checks into the game for the first time. Haley Newman secures that ball. Before traveling, she gets it away. Taylor Christensen is now coming off the bench for the Grovers. Has the ball, and she's going to reverse it back to McAloney. Grovers make it a full swing. Post entry, Newman back out, Downs for three. That's good. That's good basketball too right there. And another thing that Chad Slider wanted to see, he wanted to see that inside-out game, get Newman touches in the post, and it led to an early three-point look for Downs, and she did not miss. The answer comes up short from Liv Severson, blocked inside by the athletic Downs. She races up the floor, takes some contact, and no whistle underneath. Back the other way comes Kegley, and now it's a travel. She got stood up inside by Newman. The rim protection playing a factor on both sides. Got our first whistle on the home team squirrels here tonight. Aspen Preen off the bench and into the game. She picks up her first personal. Downs fumbles it nearly into the backcourt, but she gets it away to Rachel Christensen. Puts up the mid-range shot and drained it. Christensen, strong-looking freshman from what we've seen from her this year. First year getting significant minutes off the bench, and she's come up clutch and a real energy plug for the Grovers bench. Christensen dribbles into some traffic, tried to bounce it into Newman, but got it taken away by Cotton. There's one of her at least 5 steals that we'll see tonight. Turnover by Central Cass will send it back to Oak Grove. Still no field goals in the first quarter for Central Cass. We'll stay with the Grovers here. Some pressure in the backcourt. Press broken. Newman gets it back to Downs. Will set up the offense instead of taking the 3 right away. Christensen chased to the baseline by Cotton. Ava Cotton doing a great job walling up right there, not allowing Christensen to get past her on the baseline or get the entry pass into Newman in the post. 9 seconds to shoot for the Grovers. Newman inside, gets the position. The shot does not go. That was Becca Kegley doing her best in the post to hold back Newman. Forces the miss. Corner 3 just leaving Kegley alone, and there's an over the back foul going against Liv Severson. Dakota McAloney will check out. Sophie Geiger back in. Maury Balmy also back in as Downs gets her first break. Bounce pass for Christensen, can't handle it. Stolen away by Kegley. Haug chased off the 3-point line, puts up the floater, but came up well short. Preen catches up to Bolmy and cuts her off. Rachel Christensen left open from 3. Comes up a little bit short, but a good look for the Grovers, and they've looked really strong on defense this game as Central Cass has not gotten a field goal yet. Geiger spinning back to her dominant hand and lays it in off the glass. 4 points for Geiger, the first player with multiple field goals tonight. And that layup won't fall for Kegley underneath. That was the best look for Central Cass to get on the board, and there's a foul. They're going to get Kenley Haug for the foul. Jay Bachman begs to differ. Carolyn DeYoung will check in, the sophomore 6-foot post player in for the Grovers. Getting her first action tonight. I'll give Newman a break. Geiger goes behind the back, goes to the floater. Can't get it. DeYoung checks into the game and checks into the scoring column. Under a minute to play, and the Grovers have life here, 11-1. Cotton is able to tiptoe around the sideline. Haug for 3, rattles out. Too strong. It was a 2-for-1 opportunity. Cotton gets the steal, but she goes over and back. Another turnover for Central Cass, despite the hustle play from Ava Cotton, who's already got at least 3 steals in this one. She's got a nose for the ball. 33 seconds to play in the opening quarter, so the shot clock is turned off, and Oak Grove can hold for the final possession if they so choose and can hold on. Ava Cotton's going to get called for a foul here. She was hunting another steal, and it looked like she had it, but then when the loose ball came, she got called for a push. 4th foul in the last 3 minutes on Central Cass. Here comes Geiger, spinning, backing down, stolen. That was Cotton with her hand in the cookie jar again, and Emery Holland will go to the free throw line. Squirrels running in transition, you get a solid look. Rachel Christensen will come over and commit the foul and make Holland earn the shots at the line. First one does not fall. 13.9 seconds for Oak Grove to get a look off. Plenty of time. Second shot short. We have a whistle. I think they're going to reshoot this. Carolyn DeYoung might have been in the lane a little bit early, so Holland gets a second chance at free throw number 2. And this one goes down. So the Grovers are now officially 2 for 4, or the Squirrels rather, 2 for 4 at the free throw line in the opening quarter for their only 2 points. Bolmy going baseline, shovels a pass underneath, and it goes for Taylor Christensen, filling underneath the basket. And a solid end to the first quarter for the Grovers. It was a dominant first quarter. No field goals for the Squirrels. Big time start for Oak Grove on the road. We'll step aside and come back with quarter number 2 from Castleton.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
The break in the action is provided by Taupe Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Taupe Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies today. Give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. That's 701-347-4045. Getting ready for quarter number 2 of action here in Castleton. The Squirrels still looking for a made basket from the field. Oak Grove has shut them down. Not too many strong looks. Lob pass in for Newman on the pick and roll action. Leads to a kick out for 3. Mari Bolmy. No good. Down skies for the rebound and the putback. Peyton Downs with her second field goal. She's got 5 points now. Addison Hushka into the game. Might have gotten away with a travel. Baseline shot. Can they connect from the field? No. And there's another foul. Just nothing going down for the Squirrels. Cold shooting night compared to what they had against Northern Cass with 8 of 15 from 3, 47% from the field. It's going to take a lot of shooting to get them back to that mark tonight. Geiger for 3, bounced a couple times, no good. Severson corrals the rebound with Downs behind her. Hushka moves off the three-point line, gives to Kobervig. Not many takes into the lane right now. Newman's been doing a good job protecting the paint, and the perimeter defense has been solid to keep him out for the most part, but the cutting, Liv Severson has the first basket from the field tonight for the Squirrels. Geiger tries to get back with 2 more for the Grovers. The floater comes up short. Here comes Severson running again. And that's a couple cuts to the basket that have led to layups on back-to-back possessions. The ball movement hasn't been terrible for Central Cass. They just need some more action in the painted area and not just moving around the three-point line. Offensive rebound for Haley Newman. Can't convert, and then Downs gets called for over the back. First personal for her, and then first team foul of the second quarter for Oak Grove. The press has not been overly intense, but it has forced a couple of turnovers for both teams, but it's really just to get some time off that shot clock as they're making Central Cass start the possession. 10 seconds in, have less time to work. Liv Severson is heating up. She's got 3 straight baskets for Central Cass, and timeout called by Oak Grove. There's another Cass County Mutual timeout. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. Chad Sliders trying to keep his team on top here. They had a double-digit lead to begin the quarter at 13-2. But he's seen some of that lead get eaten into. Liv Severson is doing it all on her own. A 6-0 run for the Squirrels. She's got every basket made from the field for the Squirrels. Bolmy on the baseline out of bounds play, or the ATO after timeout. She goes floater game and gets it to drop. Bolmy, the 5th scorer for the Grovers tonight, and her first points. Kopervik able to cut in underneath, gets stripped of the basketball. Holland comes up with it, has to kick it back out. Geiger gets her hands on it and goes towards the rim and lays it in. Points off of turnover for the Grovers as they get right back with 2 more of their own after the timeout. Little 4-0 Grover run. Now Emery Holland has been quiet, but she's going to get to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 there already. Holland does have a higher frequency of free throws than most on this Central Cass team. She's the one that's going to be getting these drives inside that result in fouls more often than not. Severson's had some nice takes early, but Holland is the one that usually benefits at the line most, and she is now 3 of 4 there tonight. Four of 6 in total from the line tonight for Central Cass. McAloney can't get the floater to drop from the right-hand side. Newman is boxed out well underneath. And she goes over the back, in fact. So that's going to be her second foul. Taylor Christensen's going to get back into this ball game at the next dead ball. Turnover from the Squirrels. Lyndon Bruneski into the game for the first time off the bench. The energy player freshman gets knocked down in the backcourt. Here comes Holland from 3, no good. Newman secures it. Bruneski plays at a high pace, leading to some collisions like that. She gets underneath, can't finish. McAloney blocked underneath. Holland and Cotton preventing the layup. Step back from Severson doesn't fall, but it would have been a really nice move had that one fallen. Good shot creation, and a foul on the other end on Becca Kegley will send Peyton Downs to the free throw line. Downs has 5 points in the first half, looking to add on to it at the free throw line, coming off of a 14-point performance on Thursday night. Geiger and Downs tied for the team high with 14 on Thursday, but it was a very balanced performance with a lot of players in double digits. Like McKenna McAloney was around that mark. Haley Newman had a decent showing. Rachel Christensen as well. Here comes Taylor Christensen with the steal. Finds Berneski on the bounce pass. McAloney shielding off. Cotton always looking for a steal. Berneski to the rim and gets the foul. That's going to go against Aspen Preen. That's something that Coach Slider really likes about Berneski. She is just a hustler out there. The freshman has a nose for the ball. Lots of steals, lots of high-energy plays, and she sinks the first free throw. As a freshman, you're not expected to be good at everything quite yet, but she's already just a plus player in terms of hustle and effort, and having those attributes off your bench are really important for having a deep squad. Cotton turns it over in the backcourt. Downs finds Berneski, and they'll set up shop. Berneski thought about the drive on Hushka, but thinks better of it. Swing around the horn. Downs to the slipping Bolmy with the lay-in. That's beautiful basketball right there. 23-10 advantage on the Bank North scoreboard for the Grovers. Here comes Emery Holland to the basket, and again, she will go back to the free throw line. Like we said earlier, she gets to the line at a high clip. She's 3 for 4 at the free throw line in the first half already. We'll have 6 shots after this trip. Good shooting from the free throw line, 5 of 6 for Emery Holland. 6 for 8 for Central Cass as a team. Downs puts up a shot contested well. Here comes Central Cass, chance to get it back into single digits. Haug, oh, with a nice move, the scoop and the score! The 7th grader just tearing up the Oak Grove defense, had Bolmy in the spin cycle right there. What a nice move. That is something special right there from a 7th grader. Kenley Haug getting some valuable time off the bench. She had to step up and play more minutes than expected against Northern Cass when Emery Holland went out in a little bit of foul trouble early. Aspen Preen and Kenley Haug held down the fort and kept the hot shooting going for the Squirrels in that game. That's a spark plug play right there from the 7th grader to get it back to an 8-point game as she converts at the line. McAloney answers with a 3-point play of her own. McKenna McAloney, her first make, quiet in the first half, but is always a threat to get heated up from downtown very quickly. Hushka loses the ball underneath. It's going to be a jump. Baseline out of bounds, 1:37 to go. Holland to the basket. Can't convert, and that's going to be another foul. It'll be Holland getting called, her second. We're going to see Becca Kegley check in for Holland now. That one to save Holland for picking up a 3rd foul in the final 90 seconds of the first half. McAloney and Downs playing catch. Rachel Christensen cutting into the lane, puts up the right-hand shot. Rebound fought for and controlled by Kegley in the backcourt, but she's immediately doubled, and now a foul on Oak Grove will send Becca Kegley to the free throw line. That's something that this Squirrels team has been doing, and it's really what's keeping them in the game right now is the amount of free throws that they've been able to shoot in the first half and the rate at which they've been hitting them. 7 of 9, now 8 of 10. In just the first half, they were 12 of 14 in their most recent game. And more good free throw shooting. Kegley, her first 2 points. And that's 9 free throw makes in the first half, accounting for 9 of the 17 for the Squirrels. 3-point shot from Downs, off target, wide open. Christensen couldn't get the putback to go. Cotton sprint dribbling up the left side, has her pass batted away and stolen by Peyton Downs. Grover basketball, 42 seconds. Would be tough to get a 2-for-1 for Oak Grove, but they're probably pretty content with the offense that they've put together in half number 1. Has them with a 9-point advantage. On pace for just over 50 points, and that's where Jay Bachman said they have to keep Oak Grove under 50 to be confident to win this game, but with the slow start for the offense, it might have to be even a better defensive second half. And Taylor Christensen, the beneficiary of some great ball movement, gets the lay-in. 4 points for her, 11-point lead for Oak Grove. Downs with the steal, takes a look at the clock. Poked away behind, good hustle play from Addison Hushka. One second to operate with. Downs looking for somewhere to go. McAloney catch and shoot, got it off, couldn't get it to drop, and that'll take us to the end of the first half. 28-17 Central Oak Grove over Central Cass on the road, looking for back-to-back wins.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Where other banks see risk, Bell sees opportunity. As an SBA preferred lender, we make loan decisions locally because we know your potential. When Bob and Dan from Alderon Industries came to us for a loan, we saw them.
One of the first things I realized with Bob and Dan, they were really hardworking people and they were passionate about their business.
When I meet with Bell, I feel seen. They saw our vision and then they made it happen.
Your small business is not just your job, it's your whole world. We'll help you get it right.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton.
And welcome back to our Wesleyan Kramer Farmers Union Insurance halftime show here. Scott and Tyler are your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities. Whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance, come visit Farmers Union Insurance in Castleton for the great rates and local service that you would expect. Let's go over the scoring rundown here for both squads. 17 points for the home team. Central Cass Squirrels did not record a field goal until Liv Severson's layup in the second quarter. So over 8 minutes held without a basket from the field, but they did have a couple free throws for 2 points in the first quarter. Was 13-2 as our first quarter score. 28-17 is our halftime score. Leading the way for the Squirrels is Liv Severson with 6 points. She got those all 6 in a row on 3 straight possessions with layups from the right side and running in transition to get to her strong hand side. So that's where she did her damage early in the second quarter. Emery Holland joined the party, making 5 of 6 free throw attempts. She was aggressive and got to the charity stripe quite a bit, as did the Squirrels as a team. 9 for 11 in the first half, almost matching their makes and attempts for the game against Northern Cass in 12 of 14. And then, so Severson 6, Holland 5, Kenley Haug off the bench with a with an N1 opportunity that she converted on for her 3 points. That was our highlight of the first half right there. She got a switch out on the perimeter, had Mari Bolmy pressing up. She was open for the 3, passed it up, got the blow by for the layup, scooped it in with the offhand with the contact, and that was our play of the first half. So that's her 3 points, and then just 2 free throws from Becca Kegley, 1 free throw from Ava Cotton. Cotton coming off of a 21-point 6-steal performance. She might already be there at 6 steals in the first half. I don't doubt it one bit, but has not been a huge factor in shooting the ball, and no one with more than 6 points in this game right now for either side, but it's been a more balanced attack for the Grovers on the other hand. They had 7 players score in the first half compared to 5 for the Squirrels. Leading the way was Sophie Geiger with 6 points on 3 makes from 2-point range. Peyton Downs had 5, 4 from Mari Bolmy, 4 from Taylor Christensen, 3 from McKenna McAloney, then 2 from Rachel Christensen and Lyndon Berneski each. That brings us to our 28-17 score on the Bank North scoreboard at half. At Bank North, they take their community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. We'll step aside and get to our keys to the second half and wrap up our Farmers Union Insurance of Wesleyan and Kramer halftime show when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us, with your live event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
D. Haugo into Bruin territory 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
And welcome back to the Wesleyan Kramer Agency Farmers Union Insurance halftime show. And we've got a big game in that's final from out of town, just a little bit further west down 94 in Maple River with the victory over Sargent County tonight. That is a huge game right there between the 4 and 6 seed in Class Division B girls basketball. Sargent County was 14-1 coming into the game. Maple River 12-3. The Raiders take that one. Maple River 62-58. Get a big-time win that might shake up the Division B standings in the polls. And we're getting ready to get our second half of basketball underway, and here we go. Central Cass has been in chase mode all game, and they'll have to defend right off the bat. They will get the stop to start the half. Kobervig putting up the first shot of the half for Central Cass. Offensive rebound, Cotton off the glass, too strong. Second chance shot, good. Kobervig with her first basket tonight. Up and under move from Downs, and she gets it to fall. Nice looking move from the junior Peyton Downs. Let's go over some keys to this second half now. First for Central Cass, trailing by 11 at the start of the third quarter as Holland puts up the three and knocks it down. Emery Holland starting to feel it, her first field goal make, but she's up to 8 points thanks to the hot shooting 5 of 6 at the line in the first. For Central Cass, they got to get more cuts moving throughout the lane. And there's an illegal screen right there on Mari Bolmy, heading the other way. More cuts in the lane for the Squirrels to open up some more drives and kickouts for three. And then beating that backcourt press, which we see applied right now. Just so many double teams in the backcourt, and that's another deflection and steal Downs will get the steal. Another double team in the backcourt, this time from Central Cass, scrambling for the basketball as both of these teams said they would be doing. Another turnover. Back the other way, track meet style. Severson counted on the foul. Liv Severson up to 8 points now and a chance to add on to it at the free throw line off the thievery. Nine points to lead the game now for Liv Severson after completing the traditional three-point play. And the main key for the Grovers as they turn it over, and Bomi will sub out and get a word of comfort from Chad Slider. Just keep Central Cass off the free throw line because they have had a lot of attempts. They're 10 of 12 there tonight, a really good free throw shooting team. And they missed 2 of their first 3, so it's been all makes recently for the Squirrels at the charity stripe. Another steal from Ava Cotton. Tried to throw it back in, but it's stolen back away. Down goes Holland. Downs will go to the free throw line. A blocking foul underneath as she took some contact. Downs able to convert it on her first shot of the night at the free throw line. And Thompson right now leading Mayport CG 27-14 at halftime in some girls hoops action out of town. Downs able to add the second free throw on, another whistle. Sophie Geiger will get called for the push. That's her third foul of the game. Geiger will check out. Lyndon Berneski will come into the game and see maybe some extended minutes with Geiger picking up that third personal midway through the third. Severson's pass deflected by Christensen. Berneski running the floor with her, gets the lay-in. The length of Rachel Christensen playing a factor. On the perimeter, Berneski gets the steal, gets it to Downs. Bounce pass, feeds Christensen. Kicks it back out. Downs thought about it. Into Kegley, and that's an offensive foul. Lowered the shoulder. Severson was moving with her and had the positioning in legal guarding position. She was moving, but it was in legal guarding position as the shoulder was lowered and the contact initiated by Downs, therefore the offensive foul. So it's been a pretty well officiated game from my standpoint tonight. Severson gets an offensive rebound after her own miss. Skip pass to Kegley. Cotton in the corner. She's going to pull it from the right wing. Skips it off the iron, no good. Downs with the rebound. Central Cass had cut it down to a 5-point game at 30-25. But it swelled back up to 9, where it's been for most of the game. Christensen moving around on the right side. McAloney for the 3. That triple is good. McKenna McAloney, you can count on her for 2 or 3 of those a game, if not more. And she's going to get the steal on the other end, thanks in part to the press that has been a big factor in this one. Downs to the tin and scores. Big time run from Oak Grove. The lead goes from 5 to 14 on a 9-0 run in the third quarter. Oak Grove extending their advantage on the road in Castleton. Back with more on your live event after the break.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
And that break in the action brought to you by Taupe Insurance. Get in touch with Ryan at Taupe Insurance in Castleton for a quote or review of your policies. Give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045. Big time run from the Grovers. Central Cass threatened and got it down to a 5-point game. The smallest gap on the Bank North scoreboard since early in the first quarter. Haug dribbling through traffic. Downs gambled for the steal advantage for Central Cass, but now Downs leaking out the other way, lost the handle on it after the Grovers got a steal. Frustrated with herself after not being able to convert. In transition now, it's a jump ball that leads to a Central Cass getting the ball back, but not for long. Haug mishandled it. Ava Cotton back into the game. Emery Holland back out. Two Grovers in the area with McAloney and Rachel Christensen. Neither of them came up with it. Central Cass will get the ball back after an unforced Grovers turnover. Cotton dribbling into some traffic. Just so many doubles in the backcourt means you've got a 2-on-1 way down the floor, but we haven't seen Central Cass able to throw that deep home run pass to lead to points. Cotton for 3, left wing, short. McAloney lets it bounce. Grover basketball. They get another stop. Certainly not the shooting performance that Jay Bachman wanted to see his team duplicate after nearly shooting 50%. Just shot the lights out against Northern Cass. .75 points per game obviously is not sustainable, but they'd like to be up near that 60-some point range more often. It's going to be an uphill battle to get over 50 tonight. This was a low-scoring affair, though, between these two teams early on in the season. 44-39, Central Cass prevailed on the road. The road teams looking to be favored in both games. And there goes Cotton from right to left in transition. She took it all the way in. Euro step to the basket and with a nifty finish as she almost got trapped under there. But she got it off the window with some English. Her first make from the field, 3 points. Here comes Severson back the other way, and she converts. So some turnovers for Oak Grove flaring up, and Liv Severson now is up to 11 points. Many of those coming in transition. Bruneski for the answer, no good. Rebounded by Preen, stolen back away by Bruneski. McAloney for the 3, no good. Rachel Christensen right there for the putback. Just too much size underneath for the Grovers. Oak Grove not letting go of this double-digit lead too easily, even after the turnovers. Central Cass would love to see a three-point shot fall, but they've been cold from beyond the arc tonight. Kegley's shot misses short. Severson has it taken away by Newman. Christensen thought about stepping into a 3. Downs. Swing again to McAloney. Post entry. Cotton causes the deflection and it goes out of bounds. A whole line change here from Chad Slider's bench right now. Back into the game, Geiger, DeYoung, Taylor Christensen, and Mari Bolmy. McKenna McAloney is the only player that remains from the original 5 in the last minute. Severson and Geiger battle for the ball on the Oak Grove bench. 51.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. A little bit of congestion up at the top of the key for Oak Grove. 5 to shoot. Bolmy puts up the shot, too strong. Severson comes up with it. We play on through the buzzer. Haug bumped underneath by Taylor Christensen. 2 shots for the 7th grader. And the Grovers, to their credit, have improved at keeping Central Cass off the free throw line in this quarter. To this point, just 1 free throw. And that was from Ava Cotton. Haug able to convert on both. Bolmy open from the left corner for 3. Shot too strong, but a weak side rebound for Taylor Christensen. Geiger fires a pass into DeYoung underneath. Battle for the basketball and an over the back. And that's going to be free throws now for Central Cass. So as I say that, Oak Grove putting the Squirrels to the line for another couple shots. Aspen Preen will shoot the 2 free throws. And those are free throws earned on a box out right there. Not on an offensive cut or anything like that, but they all count just the same. Coach Jay Bachman will take points however he can get them. It's been a tough night from the field for his team, but they are just on fire at the free throw line. 15 straight made free throws for Central Cass tonight. 16 of 18 overall. That is brilliant shooting at the free throw line. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Geiger going to sprint dribbled up. She finds Bolmy. No, she doesn't. A little bit too strong out of bounds. 1 second, so not really much Central Cass can do, so you might as well take that shot if you're Geiger in the backcourt. Up for Bolmy, but doesn't convert, and that'll do it. 41-33 the score. Heading to the fourth as Central Cass chips in a little bit to that lead, but they're going to have some more work to do in the last quarter of tonight's contest. Back with the finish on your live event after the quarter break.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
41-33 reads the Bank North scoreboard here tonight, entering the fourth quarter. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. And Haley Newman housing that basketball on the net right there. Back up to a 10-point game. First make for Newman tonight was held scoreless in the first 3 quarters. Swing to the corner. Holland for the 3-point shot. Comes up short. Newman scoops up the rebound. Bolmy trying a 3 from her corner. That one too strong. Cotton looking to run. Doesn't have the numbers. Kicks out. 3-point shot. No, it's a long 2 from Becca Kegley. Did they change that to 3? I think they did. I think they did just change that to a 3-point shot. The gap is now 7 and a foul underneath. Sophie Geiger to the free throw line with shots coming, and the Grovers have only made 4 free throws in this game compared to the 16 free throws made for Central Cass. That is a huge difference in this game that's keeping the Squirrels in it. It's been fun to see the growth of Sophie Geiger, just a sophomore this year. But she's starting to transform herself into a quality point guard. Central Cass able to get the lob pass over the top of the press, leading to Holland's 3-point shot from the corner, just not dropping for the Squirrels tonight from beyond the arc. Downs, high off the glass, no good, out of the reach of McAloney. Bolmy shot blocked and a foul. First shot does not fall. One for 2 for Mari Bolmy from the line. She's got 5 points tonight. Central Cass now starting to look for that lob pass a little bit more over the press. Holland takes a hard fall. 2 just incredible wall ups underneath from Haley Newman. Body's just bouncing off, but it's straight up defense from Newman in the post. Newman, one of the better rim protectors in Division B this year. You're not going to make a bunch of shots over her, and there she goes again with the block, protecting the rim right on cue. Making me look good. Steal back the other way. Cotton gets it, but has it taken away right back from Geiger. Saves it in. McAloney dribbling through traffic and another jump ball. Both teams aggressively getting after it for the ball. Aspen Preen and Kenley Haug will check back in. McAloney gets it to Downs. Backing Severson down, but another steal. Cotton comes up with it. Before she's all done, she might have some steal records to be competing with. She's just finding the basketball on defense just every time. Just sniffing out deflections and takeaways. Haug looking for that pass over the defense, but Newman is back and she gets another block. Haley Newman is on fire under the rim on defense tonight. Just making it impossible to go over her. Geiger can't convert a 3, and now Cotton gets sandwiched by Geiger and Bolme. They're going to get Bolme with the foul. Probably could have gotten either Grover player right there. Both would have been for their 4th personal, but instead it's Bolme checking out, and Rachel Christensen will come back in. Another takeaway. Geiger not to be outdone by Cotton tonight. She's got a bunch of steals of her own. Berneski's pass probably wasn't intended for Newman, but it got there off the deflection. Berneski to the basket quickly. Just so much speed right there between her and Kenley Haug. But that battle won by Lyndon Berneski, and she's got 6 clutch points off the bench. "12 bench points tonight for the Grovers. Haug from 3, that's good. Just the 3rd 3-point make tonight from Central Cass, and that's going to be another call against Kenley Haug. It's a blocking foul, her 2nd. But I see Coach Bachman keeping Haug in for, if not the remainder of the game, at least a solid chunk of these next 4 minutes, because she can shoot the lights out if she gets hot. She's certainly not afraid to put up the shots. Here comes Newman underneath. Oh, counting on the foul. Playing big. A multiple block effort. And now an end one opportunity for Haley Newman after a scoreless first 3 quarters. She now has 5 in the 4th and is killing the Squirrels while on defense. Bounce pass out of bounds. Severson was looking for Haug, didn't make it happen on the bounce pass, and it's a 12-point deficit that could get larger now as Oak Grove gets the possession right back. Geiger, nice move to evade Severson in the backcourt, or Cotton that is. You knew Ava was going to go after that steal right there, regardless of a foul being the consequence or not. Central Cass just needed to make something happen and shift the tide of this game, but it is not happening right now. The Grovers have been strong. Not quite the same volume for Oak Grove, but the percentage has still been pretty good there tonight. Geiger has 3 makes, 1 from Bolme, 2 from Downs, 1 from DeYoung, or from Newman rather, and then 2 from Berneski. 1 for 2 for Geiger. And a timeout called with 3:51 to go here from Castleton tonight. Oak Grovers by 13. Comfortable lead in the 4th.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Let's Go Grovers chant breaking out on the near sideline here as they feel pretty comfortable about this 13-point lead. It was 8 heading into the 4th quarter. It was as low as 5 in the 3rd because of a nice run off turnovers from Central Cass that they converted into points. But a 9-0 run stemmed the tide in the 3rd, ballooning it back up to an 8-point gap. McAloney, a nice back cut off the aggressive play on the perimeter, and Coach Slider is fired up as well as the bench. He is loving what he's seeing from his senior guard, McKenna McAloney. 8 points from her tonight. Haug with the answer from 3 comes up short. Severson battles for the rebound but can't grab it. Instead, it's Newman with a great performance tonight on defense. But Kegley sniffs out a steal, gets fouled underneath, and will get 2 shots at the free throw line. That was just a really smart backdoor cut, though, on the other possession from McKenna McAloney. You know that the Squirrels are going to be pressing hard up towards the three-point line to try and sniff out steals, deflections, and cause turnovers. So the best way to combat that, a backdoor cut. Back the other way, Geiger can't get it, but she will go to the free throw line. 2 more shots upcoming. 5 of 6 from the line tonight for Geiger. This is a big win right here if Grovers do indeed hold on to this one, as it's looking more and more so every second that ticks off the clock. Big time win over Lisbon on senior night on Thursday, snapping an 11-game losing streak. And a part of that was losing to Central Cass on December 21st. That came on their home floor, but now going on the road to try and get a much-needed victory that would put them to 8-12. Emery Holland getting called for a blocking foul in the backcourt. It's going to be free throws. Peyton Downs will get the shots. But just some excellent defense tonight from Chad Slider's Grovers. Just 40 points to this point in the game for the Squirrels. They had 44, which is about what they're on pace for in the win on December 21st. But it's not going to be enough this time to take down the Grovers, as they have rebounded well. 2 for 2 at the line for Downs. Solid performance from her tonight as she's up into the double-digit range. 13 from Peyton Downs in her effort tonight. We'll step aside and come back with the last 2:34 here from Central Cass, and then get you to our Tommy's Car Wash, Express Car Wash post-game show.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
The Oak Grove fans and bench are certainly into their team's performance tonight, loving what they've seen. And we'll hear from a delighted Chad Slider, hopefully, once we get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. We'll hand out our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the game and our Enbridge Energy Player of the game. There's Emery Holland knocking down a three-point shot to cut it to 15. Another foul on Liv Severson, so Peyton Downs will get 2 more shots. Remaining schedule for Oak Grove, their next 2 coming at home. On Thursday, they'll get Northern Cass at home, which we'll be covering on your live event. And then Kindred will come to town on the 6th of February. So back-to-back home games there for the Grovers. 2 for 2 at the line for Downs. Then on the 9th, a trip to Fort Totten, North Dakota. Four Winds Minnewacan is where is the next opponent after Kindred for Oak Grove. And then Wahpeton to close out the year in the regular season for the Grovers. Two minutes to go. Holland sniffs out a steal, has it poked away from behind. So these teams will split the season series at 1 apiece, with the road team winning both. A trip to Wahpeton on Thursday coming up for Central Cass, as Oak Grove will get another stop. Then Shiloh Christian on February 3rd. Back-to-back road games there, Wahpeton and Shiloh Christian. Holland gets a shot to drop, and now a timeout called by Jay Bachman. Will keep it here. Then the last few games for Central Cass, they'll host Valley City and then Devils Lake on the 5th and 9th of February, then the 12th and 16th against Grafton. Solid performance here from the Grovers tonight will improve them to an 8-12 record. Back-to-back wins for the Grovers. First time that they have done that in a while. Last time they had back-to-back wins was against Maple River and Lisbon. That coming on December 12th and 14th. And Maple River gets a massive victory here tonight against Sargent County, 62-58. That could cause a little bit of a shakeup in the polling for next week. Maple River was sitting in 6th place for the last few polls. Sargent County in 4th. But with that upset happening right there, that's a potential shakeup that we'll see towards the top of Division B girls basketball. Abby Kobervig picks up another foul for Central Cass. Well into bonus are the Grovers. And that'll send a magnificent free throw shooter in Sophie Geiger to the free throw line, where she is now 6 of 7 tonight. Subs coming into the game for both teams now, as both coaches saying the job here is done for the varsity squads. So mass substitutions coming in. Bradley Bussey, Faith Bjerke, Addison Hushka, Liv Ellenson. And Geiger knocks down the free throw and will sub out. 7 of 8 for her at the charity stripe tonight, along with 3 makes from the field for 13 points. Nice job to back up the 14 she had against Lisbon. Sophie Sherwhite is the final Central Cass player in off the JV squad. Lyndon Berneski quickly back the other way. We'll back things out with Sherwhite defending. Now DeYoung gets it out, and that's McCall Johnson into the game. Letty Caspers and Ava Edgar also in for the Grovers. 44 seconds to go. Pass into DeYoung. Through her hands and out of bounds. This Grovers team not able to operate at full strength this year without Ellie Machaya with the torn ACL during volleyball season. Just a big blow before they even got started. They got off to a 6-1 start, then dropped 11 straight games. They beat Maple River earlier this year, but and that's a top-ranked team right now, one of the top in Division B. And now they're gonna snap the 11-game losing streak and put back-to-back wins on top of it. Addison Hushka with a nice play with 15 seconds to go. She's gonna put Berneski on the floor with the blocking foul. Makes the floater in the lane, 15 seconds to go, and Hushka gets her first basket and a chance to add on to it at the line. Rattles out. 15 straight made free throws at one point for the Grovers, for the Squirrels, but they missed their last couple, but just didn't really have the offensive firepower to keep up with Oak Grove tonight. 64-47 is your final from Castleton. We'll come back with our post-game show, our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, and hand out some awards and talk to our player of the game and head coach Chad Slider when it's all said and done here. 17-point victory for the Grovers on the Bank North scoreboard, and we'll recap it when we come back.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street at I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Welcome to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up for the Tommy Club through the app today, and new members get their first 30 days for free. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. Let's take a look at the scoring recap first from the home team, Central Cass Squirrels, that put up 47 points tonight. Not enough to combat the 64 from the Grovers. They were led, though, by 13-point scoring Emery Holland. Had only 5 in the first half, coming all off of free throws, but she started to heat up with a couple threes and another made basket at the end, so 13 from Holland. Liv Severson was next with 11 points. A lot of those coming off of the steals that she got, and Severson and Cotton were really just pests on defense tonight for the Squirrels, even though it was in a losing effort. But Severson with 11. 8 points from Kenley Haug, the 7th grader who had arguably our best play of the game coming in that first half. Got a switch with Mari Bolmy on her and took her to the rack with the left-handed scoop shot plus the foul. Nice job. Well done from the 7th grade guard Kenley Haug. 5 points from Becca Kegley, 3 from Ava Cotton, and then 2 from Kobervig, 2 from Hushka, 2 from Preen. That adds up to the 47 for the Squirrels unofficially. They were 17 of 21 at the free throw line, making 15 in a row at one point after starting out 1 of 3. They were a good free throw shooting team, 83% in their prior game, 81%, but on higher volume. So that's really the biggest positive here from the Squirrels. They were able to get to the line a lot tonight, and they converted on it, but just need some more help from beyond the arc and just from the field in general tonight. The jump shooting just wasn't there. Haug and Holland were trying to get something jump-started from out there, but just not a lot falling in terms of jump shots for the Squirrels tonight. For the Grovers, on the other hand, 15 points for Peyton Downs, again leading the team. It was the same 2 as on Thursday. Downs and Geiger both had 14 then. They averaged 14 when you put it together. 15 from Downs, 13 from Geiger, both going to work and shooting well at the charity stripe. McKenna McAloney had 2 threes and a layup that she got to go for 8 points. That backdoor layup she scored at the end was one of the just back-breaking plays near the end of this one in the fourth. She saw that the Squirrels were coming up and playing aggressive, and she turned it into points. Haley Newman had a really, really good game underneath the basket with several blocks and rebounds, and then chipped in 7 points after not getting into the scoring column in the first 3 quarters. Closed it with 7. Good performance from her. Lyndon Bruneski with 6. Taylor Christensen with 4. Rachel Christensen with 4. Mari Bolmy with 5. So a good performance from the bench for Chad Slider with 14 bench points tonight out of the 64 for Oak Grove. And we will step aside here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Come back with our interviews from our player of the game, Sophie Geiger, right after this.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
And welcome back to our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show here, joined by Sophie Geiger of the triumphant Grovers here tonight. And Sophie, there was a little bit of a run by Central Cass in the third quarter, but you guys answered quickly with a 9-0 run. What was the emphasis to keep that double-digit lead?
Just our attitude and effort. You know, a lot of cheering on the bench made us excited to play and wanted to get that win.
Yeah, definitely. And the bench definitely stepped up. You had Lyndon and Rachel and Taylor combined for 14 points. How big was the bench in propelling you guys to the win?
Yeah, it was great. They had a lot of energy and just made us win, so yeah.
Energy is definitely a good way to describe the bench tonight. That certainly helped you along. And this team has been pretty balanced over the last few games in terms of scoring. How helpful is that in just putting together consistent performances with the balanced scoring?
It's very helpful. We've been needing these wins, so it's good to get a win.
Yeah, and how does it feel now? Back-to-back wins, getting one on your home floor, but then also traveling on the road here tonight against Central Cass, a team that you dropped a game to at home. How does it feel to come back and get this one on the road?
It feels really good.
And how about Coach Slider tonight? We'll hear from him in a bit. What was his main encouragement to you guys?
Just to play carefree and just have our best game. So, yeah.
Thanks for joining me, and good luck to you the rest of the way.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And back here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show, joined by head coach Chad Slider, as backed it up again. Thursday, you got the feel-good win. How does this one feel, backing up that performance again tonight?
It feels good. We shot well again tonight. I thought our defense created a lot of I wouldn't say a lot of turnovers, but we put a lot of pressure on, and they were taking 8-9 seconds off the clock before they could get it into their front court. Haley Newman was great tonight in the post, and we said we wanted to establish that in the pregame. We were able to do that, and then we knocked down some free throws at the end of the game.
Yeah, making me sound good up here, knowing like I know what I'm talking about because of we mentioned that Haley was just standing people up there with multiple blocks, and the press wasn't even as so much to generate turnovers, but to just make them start a third into the shot clock. So you definitely accomplished that. We noticed it for sure. So a solid performance on defense tonight, holding them under 50 points. And that team shot over 50% from three their last game, but now just only 3 3-point makes tonight. How big was the perimeter defense, too, as well as Haley in the post?
Yeah, when we can take chances outside on our 2-3 zone or even in the full court, knowing that Haley's back there and is kind of our last line of defense, it allows our guards and our forwards to take some chances, maybe get some tip passes. And even, again, if they do a reverse pivot, then we can sneak in from behind, because we know even if they get around that, Haley's going to be there to help defend that. And Mari and Peyton at half court did a great job collapsing off of the press, so that we weren't getting beat and giving up layups on it.
Yeah, it just seemed like double team after double team in the backcourt, but you weren't getting the home run pass beat over the top of you. How big was the bench in this one? Coming up pretty strong. They had about 15 points off the bench from multiple different contributors.
Yeah, we had great minutes. Rachel, Linden, Taylor coming off the bench. Carolyn giving Haley a spell in the end of the quarters. Those little things make a big difference. And to get valuable minutes like that off the bench and keep our starters a little bit fresh really makes a full, complete team effort.
Well, we certainly enjoyed watching it go down here tonight. We're looking forward to next week as well. So congrats on the win, and hope you can start backing up another one.
Sounds great. We're going to try to get after it again on Thursday.
All right.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Welcome back for our final segment on the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash and sign up for the Tommy Club through the app today, and their new members get their first 30 days for free. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. And now let's get to handing out some awards. First with our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the game, and we already talked about it a couple times on the broadcast tonight. Kenley Haug, the 7th grader for Central Cass, with a nice layup off of a switch where she had the mismatch. Her great handles got her by the defender, and she was able to, with the small frame, still power through some contact and finish with the offhand on the scoop layup underneath. It was a really nifty looking play, and we enjoyed watching it here. And that is your RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the game. RDK Enterprises has location in Hillsborough and Drayton. Contact them at 701-636-2119 for precision planting updates, information, and any questions you have. You can also visit them at planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. And then our Enbridge Energy Player of the game, you already heard from her. Sophie Geiger is our Enbridge Player of the game tonight. She had a lot of steals tonight. Her and Ava Cotton were going back and forth with the takeaways. The guard play was fantastic defensively from both of those players, just forcing turnover after turnover and just getting after it between Geiger and Cotton. But Geiger is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge, life takes energy. Energy for life. Enbridge.com is where you can go if you're interested in some career opportunities. And that'll do it here from Castleton on yourliveevent.com. Thank you to our sponsors for helping us get on the air night in and night out, so we could not do it without them. If you see them out and about, give them a shout, give them a thank you, because we could not do it without them. To those that you saw on the ads and the live reads tonight, so big thank you to our lovely sponsors. Signing off from Castleton, our cameraman tonight was Joey Hughes. I'm Josh Boyko. 64-47 Grovers take the win on the road in Castleton, going to 8-12. Have a good night, and they'll get you next time.